Hey everybody, Attorney Tom here. I don't have my usual mic stand, so I'm going to have to hold this, but we're going to be reacting to some TikToks today. Quick, to the point, fun stuff. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so we have a tow truck taking somebody's car from their driveway. Okay, pretty simple. Can a tow truck repossess your car from your driveway? Yes, they can, so long as they do it without breaching the peace. What breaching the peace means is something eventful, like breaking into your garage, or you coming out and putting up an aggressive enough fight might be breaching the peace. It just depends on the circumstance. Side note, a tow truck driver cannot keep your personal belongings. So let's just say you had a laptop or a wallet in your car. While they have no obligation to deliver the items back to you, if you go and you find your towed car, or repossessed car, they have to give you your items back. They cannot steal your personal property, but they can go on your driveway and repossess a car if it's warranted. Next TikTok. What do we got here? Ooh, lawn darts. Lawn darts. Okay. Y'all, these are infamous. Lawn darts are infamous. These things killed people. These were very popular in the 80s. These are metal rods, pointed metal rods. They're darts meant to impale people, and they injured tens, dozens of people, hundreds of people, and they even caused a few fatalities. And after enough kids were literally impaled and died from them, these things were outlawed. Lawn darts, they don't get a like. Very dangerous.
You worried about TikTok getting banned? Well, fear no more. I just did some legal research into this one, and it turns out it's against the 5th and 7th Amendments to ban TikTok. It's right there in the Declaration of Independence. Paul Revere. It's illegal to ban TikTok. The pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, so this totally looks like my comment section. So I made a YouTube video about why Trump almost certainly could ban TikTok. The president is granted great deference with respect to what a national security threat is. He's actually the one who gets to determine that. So if he says TikTok is a national security threat, well, he probably has a basis to ban it. And my comment section went crazy, both on TikTok and on YouTube. It reminds me a lot of it. Again, I don't agree with it. I love TikTok. I have 440,000 followers on TikTok. It's great. I'm a verified blue checkmark creator on TikTok. But he can ban it if he wants. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Next TikTok. That was funny. Oh my God.
What are you doing?
What is going on? Okay, so obviously we don't know how that individual got there, but I just want to point out that that truck driver is still driving. Now, it might, what the truck driver is probably going to say is this person who was on their hood was a threat to their life in some form or fashion. At least I actually hope so, because that would be the only justifiable excuse to keep driving if that person was truly a threat. If not, and they were just, got into some altercation, but and they were upset and maybe were at risk of destroying some property, that's not an excuse to keep driving. That's deadly. That's deadly force. The law prioritizes life over property. So even if you're worried about your property getting destroyed, so long as there's no risk to your life. And I don't know, again, there's not enough context there. Very scary. But certainly as a observer from a distance, that car should have been stopped. That 18-wheeler should have been stopped. They should have resolved the altercation in another form or fashion. Because if you fall off that truck, you could get run over. You could hit your head. You could die. That certainly seems like something very, very dangerous. All right, let's keep going.
Single steps should never be in or around buildings. 2 or 3 steps is usually okay, but a single step is generally insufficient to provide visual discrimination of a drop. Making it a trip hazard. So please don't ever forget.
Yeah, so that's actually true. And every state's going to have a different building code. Every city's going to have a different building code. But The key is it foreseeable? It's foreseeable that a normal person can't recognize that distinction. So a fall could very well happen. That's why when you see a single step, they're often painted yellow or orange. They don't blend in like that one.
So I got a letter today selecting me for jury duty. And that's gonna be a sight to see. This man in a courtroom with no handcuffs on judging another person's life decisions. Oh, how the turntables have turned. So I got a letter.
That's great. First of all, show up for jury duty. It's very, very important. Love that guy's going to show up. Fantastic. We need people like him. We need a fair cross-section of the community, you know? And he's a normal person of the community. You don't need to be a white-collar, blue blood, you know, prick to show up for jury duty. We need people like him to show up. Good job. Way to show up. Be an impartial juror. Proud of you. You get a like.
Okay.
Did I? Alright, we'll watch it one more time.
Amanda.
Hope she's okay.
I know you're not okay.
She's not okay.
It's okay.
They just said she's not. Alright, y'all, this injury happens a lot more than you think. Don't put your head outside of a moving car. Don't sit on top of a convertible. Stuff just finds its way. You know, whether it's a pole or a roof, whatever. Amanda's lucky that she's going to be okay, it seems. She's alive. But there's definitely some very bad things that can happen, and it happens a whole lot more than you think.
But don't take our word for it. See what our clients have to say. After being injured in a slip and fall accident, Stark & Stark Law Firm / Financial Services got me the settlement I always needed for my medical care and more. But don't...
All right, that definitely gets a like. So, side note, I know it's a joke. I can empathize with this video. It's very difficult or frustrating, I should say, when you do a great job for a client, and you have to track them down and get a review from them. And, you know, because nobody wants to sit and write a review. I get it. I don't do that. I don't write reviews. But that's how people know we're good.
So I got charged for not reporting to jury duty, and I took the case to trial with the jury and got found guilty. I was like, Your Honor, you have to throw this case out. The jurors are biased. He was like, how are the jurors biased? I was like, they all reported to jury duty. He was like, of course the jurors reported to jury duty. I was like, that's why they're biased. I thought I got a jury of my peers. He was like, you do, but what jury doesn't report to jury duty? I was like, a jury of my peers doesn't report to jury duty. So I got charged for...
Okay, it doesn't work like that. That's a pretty good argument, actually. Actually, it's not a good argument. A jury of your peers isn't a classification of what constitutes your peers. It's a fair cross-section of the community. And people show up for jury duty or not, doesn't make a difference. But A+ TikTok is very creative. Doesn't seem safe. No. That's definitely not safe. Yep. World of OSHA violations for sure. Your job shouldn't make you do anything that dangerous. All right, y'all, that's it for today's video. Short, sweet, to the point. Had fun. More TikTok reacts coming soon. I'm making a great video that should be posted in the next 2 days or so. All right, have a good night. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. It really means a lot. Thanks again. Bye.